Rightio, here's the question. Can we make a two-wheel drive buggy drift? Well, we're going to find out. So the history of this buggy, when we used to have our off-road track here, the GO track, it used to be an off-road track. This was the last buggy that I ran there. So this is a Team Associated B4.3. Still got the dirt on it, still got the original tyres. It's sitting in the cupboard. The problem with old race cars, Team Associated cars, and any race car is they get discontinued quickly and they go to new models. So we're going to see if it'll drift. Do you reckon this thing will drift, Nick?
Anything will drift.
Yeah, you know what it is, don't you? She's a buggy, so let's rip it apart and pull the body off it. It's got some good gear in there. Let's get that body off. Oh, she's off. All right. So there we go. So this one's got a Team Orion motor. It's got the real fancy Hobbywing Speedy in there. That's the XR10. So I'm going to change the servo. It's got a Savox servo in there. And we'll put a Yokomo servo in there. We'll put a different radio, and then we're going to put a gyro in a buggy. We'll change the wheels and see if we can get some more steering angle. It hasn't got a lot of angle, but I've got a plan for those steering blocks. So we'll get the gear in. We'll go from there. Rightio, so we'll get it underway. We'll pull the servo out. We'll leave pretty much everything else in because we'll just be adding a servo, a drift spec one, and we'll be adding a gyro. The rest of it, well, we might clean it, but that's about it. So let's get into it. Rightio, batteries in, servo's in. The knuckles were the problem. They're not designed to have drift wheels, so we had to do a lot of grinding down in there to get them to clearance, but now they're turning, so that was the problem. That's why it took so long to get them out. But anyway, let's get the gyro in. Time for the gyro. Rightio, drift wheels on, servo's in. That's looking mighty, pink. So could this be the first Associated drift buggy? There's probably people that have done it before, but here we go. Rightio, so here's our buggy. It's not been driven at all. Let's see how we go. So all we've done is put Yokomo gyro in there, Yokomo servo, some pink LF3 drift wheels, and that is it. This is its first ever lap.
Oh, it's low. I don't think this is such a one.
Okay, take two. I'll just take some power out. Why is it looping so much, Joy? Hey? Yeah, I have.
What two?
Half. You might be right there.
It's going to be a naturally spinny chassis because it's got such a light tire. It's just going to, it essentially makes it shorter wheels.
Hang on, start with. It's been so easy. How do you stop it catching, Jai? What's the secret? This thing turns on a dime. Hey?
Is the wheel catching?
No, it just goes around really easy. Rightio, so we've taken we've got a professional drifter now. Is it hard or is it just me?
Barely on the door. Yeah. I do think that the wheel goes well, it's not going to be also
You're probably right, but if you did have that more steering, you reckon it would help?
Yeah, that was a long thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's got no reverses. Yeah, just as soon as it goes, whereas that was turn 90, you can make it run.
I'm barely touching the throttle.
So it's hard.
What this is?
Okay.
Is it a speed difference?
Sort of arm forward.
Just.
It needs lock. Rightio, so how is the buggy drifting? It needs desperately more lock. Is that correct, Jai? So explain what it needs, Jai. It needs lock, so when it goes into a corner, more front end speed. So it just doesn't have a lock being a race buggy. So we're going to do some major modifications to give it some basically 90-degree lock. That's what it needs, doesn't it?
Sure does.
So would that be one of the hardest things you've had to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Yeah, that's it, eh? All right, more mods coming soon. Rightio, so how did our Team Associated B6.3 two-wheel drive buggy go at RC drifting? Well, the answer is not very good, and you'll see that in the videos. The problem is everything worked good. We just threw in the servo, threw in the V4 gyro, threw a radio in just to see how to go. We haven't even cleaned the dirt off it. It's an experiment. The problem is the steering lock. If you look down there, I'll zoom in a little bit here. We'll zoom in. You can see the steering arm, and there's a block right there just in the corner. See that? There it is. As that comes around, I'll go slowly. You can see it runs into the caster block, just like that. Now we can do some serious modifications to this, and if we want it to drift, we need these wheels to go at 90. Just like here's an Yokomo RD 2.0 rookie drift. If you turn this one, you can see the caster block is basically not there. That's the steering block all in one. This thing's got some serious lock to it. So there it is. Some serious lock. I'll just pan out there a bit. And that's what we need to do. So when the Team Associated buggy went into the corner, the front wheels can't keep up the rear and the wheel speed's different. And it spins out very easy. So it was very hard to drive. It's initially the drift started to work, but it can't keep up. So our modifications next to make this drift are going to be whatever we can shoehorn on. Maybe you have to remove the caster block, and we might put the camber link on top of the steering and we'll modify the arm. We need to give it some serious lock, and we'll have to modify the rack a bit too. So that'll be episode 2. This is just a fun thing, see if it'll drift. An old Team Associated buggy. We might even give it a clean. So that'll be episode 2 coming up soon of the old Go Track 2Wd drive buggy. Can we make it drift? The wheels look really cool. Pink, I don't know about that, but they certainly made it look good with the body on. But we'll see if we can make this thing drift, and that'll be episode 2 coming up soon. Lots more mods to the buggy coming.